Well, October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, a time to show support and speak out. As a community, it is crucial to have resources in place to help victims and to be there for families. This morning, we want to shine the light on an important place and program here in our area, the Branch House Family Justice Center. Joining us now with more is Deb Richmond, the Executive Director. And Deb, good to have you back on the show.
Good morning. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, in talking about the Branch House and what a special place that is, and really only been open a couple of years now, tell us a little bit about the Family Justice Center, how that works.
Okay, we opened in May of 2018. Of course, it took us 2 years just to get up and running. But the Family Justice Center is for victims / survivors of domestic violence, interpersonal violence, harassment, stalking, kidnapping, those type of crimes, child abuse, elderly abuse. And you can come to the Branch House and we can provide you services under one roof. You don't have to go from place to place across town to get this service, that service, this service. You can come in one central location. We have various partners inside the building that can offer you the services that you might need, like an order of protection. You can come there for therapy, to see legal aid. All of our services are free and confidential, so it doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter if you live in a $500,000 home or you are homeless living in your car. We will still see you. We don't ask you how much money you make. It doesn't matter. We are there for victims to help give them a voice, to help them heal so they can go out and develop the strength to help someone else to pass that on, so they can help give them a voice so they can heal. We also have a forensic sexual assault examination room where we have a sexual assault nurse who is trained in forensic evidence gathering. You can come there, have the exam for free. You'll be in a intimate setting where people are there just for you and care about you. It's quiet. You don't have to worry about a family member walking by and seeing you sitting in a waiting room for hours. We stay with you until you don't need us anymore.
And I think people are really shocked to learn how many different things a victim has to go through. And if they literally had to go to all of these offices, just how traumatic that would be on top of an already traumatic situation.
Yes, and so we try to make that process a little bit easier on them. And some people don't even have cars, especially with the pandemic that we're going through. People have lost jobs. They may be living in poverty or be living in a remote location. So we can even provide transportation to get them to Branch House and get them back home. We will go to court with them and sit with them. We will help them write their victim's impact statement. And then a lot of things that people don't think about. Many people are fearful to leave an abusive relationship because they don't want to leave their pets. Pets are used as an intimidation factor, and that's why pets have been built into the domestic violence law. And many abusers will threaten to kill the pets or injure them, poison them, starve them, as intimidation to get the person back or to keep the person under their control. So we can help find a place, a foster home for the pet, while we help find you a place to live. And that is a big issue for a lot of domestic violence victims.
So very comprehensive and very individualized, the type of care that you provide. And you have an award that comes up at the end of the month that you do, a very special award. You retired from the Bristol, Tennessee Police Department, so something that's near and dear to your heart.
Yes, so in 2004, Mark Vance, an officer from Bristol Police Department, was killed in answering a domestic violence call. A lot of people remember that. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but there's been an award in honor of Mark Vance every year since then. And it is an honor to law enforcement for a law enforcement officer who has gone above and beyond in the call for domestic violence victims. And an officer is chosen, and we give that award to that officer. And he is honored in honor for domestic violence victims and other officers who have died in the line of duty.
It's a very special award, and that's happening later this month on October 30th. We're going to give everybody the information. Branch House, such a special place. You're a special person to have come out of retirement to do this program, and we'll give everybody the information. It is branchhousetn.org. That's the website for more information. They are right there in Bluntville. You can give that office a call as well if you need help or you know of someone that does. We'll be right back.
Are you looking